So the first profile I want to start off with is Realty Executives. Because if you think about it, Realty Executives compared to LinkedIn, Zillow, Trulia, and Realtor, you might not think it's the most effective when somebody is trying to search for your name. But if you go to Google and you type in your name at the top of Google, chances are your Realty Executives profile is going to be the first thing to show at the top. So here I typed in one of our executives, their Realty Executives profiles at the top. Then it's their Zillow profile. Then we have their LinkedIn profile. And then the list goes on, right? The Realtor.ca profile is here at the bottom. But these are the major profiles. If we pull up another person, here once again, Realty Executives profiles at the top. They got their Zillow rankings right below that. Realtor.com is right here, and then LinkedIn. So in the overall perspective of things, Realty Executives is going to be a very important profile that you need to set up, along with the Zillow, the Realtor.com, and Realtor.ca. And Zillow ties into Trulia. So by setting up a Zillow profile, you're also setting up your Trulia profile, and then of course your LinkedIn. So let's talk about setting these things up, okay? So we're going to dive into the Realty Executives profile first. And what I would like to show you here is, let's take a step back and let's go ahead and go to the About page for this particular executive. So here's your profile. It consists of your photo and your contact information on the left. It consists of your bio and then the areas that you serve at the bottom. So here's what I would like to do. First thing we're going to do is log into Prime Agent, because this is how you edit your bio across all of our Realty Executive websites. Because not only is your bio have the potential of showing on the international site, but it can also show on your broker site if your brokerage has a company website through Realty Executives. And if you have an agent website through Realty Executives, your bio will show on there as well. So to update your bio in all the different places, all you have to do is go to My Account, and then you're going to start with My Profile. Now, here in My Profile, you're just going to fill in all the basic information like your phone number, first name. If your full name is Joseph, but you go maybe by Joe, then you would type that into the display name. You would type in Joe and then your last name. I know in some states the real estate license number is required to show on websites, so you can type that in, and then you can make sure that you check that box to display your license number across your marketing materials and across your websites. If I go down here, you'll be able to make sure you have your email address. What I will point out here is whatever email address is plugged into here is going to be the username that you use to log into Prime Agent. So if you did ever decide to change that email, that means your username is going to change when you log into Prime Agent as well. Then if I scroll down, languages that you speak is very important. The reason I say that is because let's go ahead and open another tab. If somebody were to start their search on realtyexecutives.com and go to the agents and offices page, they can find an agent by the language that they speak. Okay, so if you go in here and if you speak, let's say Filipino, you're going to go ahead and mark that into your profile. If somebody's looking for an executive who speaks that language, they're going to be able to find you. So very important that you go ahead and type in these, check off these languages. And then same important social media URLs. The more websites that you can connect together, the better it is for Google to recognize you and push you up towards the top. So what you want to do here is if you have a Facebook account, you want to go ahead and put your URL for Facebook into here. Same thing with Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Google+, Instagram, Pinterest, and your blog. You're going to want to plug all those URLs into here. Once you're done updating this profile, you're going to click Update on the bottom left. Now, when you update that, if I go back here, that's basically taking care of all the things that are on the left-hand side of this screen here. So that's going to take care of all this contact information down below. Now, for your photo, to make sure you have a nice professional photo, you're going to click on My Account and then click on My Photo. Now, from here, you're going to see the photo here that you already have. Or if you don't have one, all you got to do is click on the placeholder here, choose a file from your computer, and then once you choose the file, it's going to give you a nice cropping tool so you can crop your photo to the exact dimensions that we need on our websites. So very easy process, but just make sure you have a nice clean headshot. I was reading through some of the Realtor and Zillow tips on updating their profiles, and they said, the most success that agents have is when they have a nice, clean, upfront headshot. If you're doing a headshot with multiple people, it's not as great because someone can't really, visualize and see you that well. So just having you by yourself in an individual headshot is going to be your best practice for your profiles. So that takes care of the My Profile and My Photo. The next section is the My Biography. So in here, you're going to want to type out, your experience in the industry. Why do you wake up every morning to be excited to be in this industry? What are the experiences, the qualifications, any awards that you've received in the industry that would help you qualify, yourself amongst the competitors that are out there? So anything related to the history and why you're in the business is what you're going to want to type here into the bio. Now, what we've done is I've put together just a quick how-to guide. It's just 11 steps here that you can use to, fine-tune your profile. So maybe you already have one created, but now you want to take it to the next level and you want to see how can you optimize your profile. So we'll make sure you all get a copy of these tips and tricks to help optimize your profile. And then there's so many other guides that I'm going to give you for Zillow and Realtor and Trulia. So a combination of all those tips is going to really help you get a great profile across all of these websites. Now, here in the bio, what I would like to point out here is in addition to text, you can also insert videos and photos. So if I go down here, if you click on insert, of course, you can insert an image. You can just upload it from your computer. Very easy to do that. But you can also insert a video. Now, let me show you how easy it is to insert a video because we get this question asked a lot. So I'm going to go to youtube.com. And preferably, you're going to want to have your video uploaded to YouTube before you share it on your website. So let's just go in here and I'm just going to type in real estate. And let's just say, here was my video. I'm going to pause this. Down below, you're going to see this share icon, and you're going to see a few different options. You're going to choose the embed option, and you're going to copy this embed code here. Once you copy it, you're going to go back to your profile, and you're going to see this tab at the top that says embed, and you're going to go ahead and paste that right into your profile here, and then click OK. So there you go. Now the video is inserted. Now, here's the thing. You're not going to see it from this screen, but once you publish it, and then once you go back to your profile here, then you will visibly see the video, and a customer who lands on your profile page can click play, and they're going to be able to watch the video right in here. So let me give you an example of how that looks. Here's another executive that I typed in their name, and here is their website. So I'm going to go ahead and go to their website, and let's go to their About page. And here's a video that they inserted right into their About page. So now a customer clicks play. They don't have to leave their website. They're going to stay on their website and they're going to be able to watch this video about Lyle and Grace. So pretty easy to do all of these things, but it's most important that you take the time to update your profile, because if a customer lands on this page and it's the first one on Google, then if you don't have anything on this page and it's just a blank page, chances are the customer is not going to do business with you. And we want to make sure everybody gets the opportunity to do business with a new client. So that's first and foremost. Some of the other things that are on this page, if I scroll down here, is your qualifications and the areas, your areas you serve and your specialties. Okay, so let me go back to Prime Agent and let me show you where you would get to those. Make sure you click update when you're done updating your bio here. We're going to go back to my account, and now we're going to go into my expertise. Now in here, you can just do a bullet point list of all the areas that you serve and then all your specialties. So if you specialize in luxury homes, short sales, bank-owned property, whatever it may be, you can type that in here. But here's one tip that I would recommend. The more information you can give to a customer, the better, right? You're giving them more value. So here on your area served, what you might want to do instead is go ahead and I'll just give you an example below this. Is let's say we type in Coronado, California, and then below it, what we would do is we can insert a photo of Coronado, And then we can write about all the great things about Coronado. Why would somebody want to move to that place? And then what are the things that you can do to help someone find the right place in Coronado? So yeah, you can do this, and you'll always have that option, right? When it comes to online marketing, you can always do the basics, which is good. But if you want to take it to the next step, remember a lot of these customers who are going to find you and land on these pages don't know who you are. So the more information you can provide them and show them your expertise about these particular areas, the better chances you're going to have to work with someone. Same thing below on your specialties. Yeah, you can do a bullet point list, which is okay. But what if you actually explain to them what does it mean when you work with them and you're going to represent their luxury property? What are all the things that you're going to do to help them sell that luxury home? So that goes a lot further. When you're done with updating these areas, you just click Update My Expertise and you'll be all good to go. So those are the few steps that you're going to take to get an updated profile on here. Now remember, this works in two different ways. Somebody who goes to realtyexecutives.com and searches for agents and offices can find your profile by directly going to our website. But then the other side of the spectrum is somebody who goes to Google and types in your name is going to be able to find you here on Google, and chances are it's going to be your Realty Executives. Now, this is quite interesting. When somebody types in Realtor in front of your name, then you're going to notice all the Realty Executive profiles are dominating the first page of Google for your name. So once again, Realty Executive is very important for your online presence, okay? All right, let's move on. So we talked about Realty Executives. I'm even going to include this guide here. Let me show you this My Account guide. So you guys will get this in the email that I send to you after the call. And this guide takes you step by step through all those things that I just mentioned. So if you did forget anything, we'll take you through all the fields that are available, what each field means, and some tips and tricks on how you can maximize your profile there, okay?